Stop. Put that scoop down right now. If you are over 60 years old and you are taking collagen powder every single morning, I have some very bad news for you. You are likely flushing your hard-earned money down the toilet, literally. Most seniors think this white powder is a miracle for their knees and their skin. But if you make the simple mistakes I am about to show you, this powder does not become new skin. It becomes expensive trash inside your body. I am Dr. Adams. I have seen thousands of patients who drink this stuff for months and still have pain. Why? Because nobody told them the truth about how an older body works. In this video, I will expose the 7 deadly mistakes that turn collagen into a silent burden for your liver and kidneys. You need to watch this video until the very last second. Why? Because mistake number 7 is something you do before you even open the jar, and it is the reason your joints are still stiff. Do yourself a favor right now. Click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Do it now so you do not miss the warnings I give every day that could save your life. Today, we stop the waste. Today, we start the healing. 02. The biological betrayal. Why your body rejects collagen. Before we look at the mistakes, I need to explain something very simple. I will explain this so a 5-year-old can understand it because it is that important. You need to understand why your body is betraying you. Imagine your stomach is a machine. When you were 20 years old, that machine was a powerful furnace. It was a hot fire. You could eat a steak, you could drink a milkshake, you could take any supplement, and that fire would burn it up instantly. It would break everything down into tiny little pieces that your body could use. Absorption was easy. You drank collagen, and your body took 90% of it. It sent it straight to your skin and your knees. Simple. But look at yourself now. You are over 60. That fire has cooled down. The furnace is not hot anymore. Science tells us that as you get older, your stomach acid gets weak. Instead of a roaring fire, your stomach is now just a bowl of lukewarm water. So think about it. What happens when you dump a big, thick scoop of sticky protein powder into a bowl of lukewarm water? Does it break down? No. It sits there. It clumps up. That is exactly what is happening inside you. The collagen passes through your stomach without being digested. It is too big for your body to handle. So instead of healing your joints, that undigested powder sits in your gut. It causes gas, it causes bloating, it makes your belly feel heavy. You think you are fixing your arthritis, but you are actually just hurting your digestion. This is the exact same problem I warned you about in my video regarding garlic. Do you remember that warning? I told you that if you have a weak stomach, raw garlic burns you like fire. It is the same rule here. If your stomach is weak, collagen is useless. But wait, it gets worse. There is a second problem. It is called the stubborn door. Think of your muscles and your skin cells like a house. When you were young, the doors to the house were wide open. Any protein that came along was invited inside to build new walls and fix the roof. But after 60, those doors lock. Doctors call this anabolic resistance. Your body becomes stubborn. It refuses to open the door for the collagen. You drink the powder, but your cells say, no thank you, and they keep the door shut. So the collagen floats around in your blood, has nowhere to go, and eventually, your kidneys have to work hard to wash it out. You are drinking it, but you are not keeping it. So how do we fix this? How do we unlock the door and turn the fire back on? We have to stop making the silly mistakes that keep the door locked. We have to follow the rules of the older body. Let us start with the most common mistake. This is something I see 90% of you doing every single morning. Mistake number 1. The temperature trap. Mistake number 1. The coffee habit. I know you love your morning routine. You wake up, you feel a little stiff. You walk to the kitchen and you brew a fresh, steaming hot cup of coffee or tea. The water is boiling hot. You grab your collagen tub, you take a big scoop, and you dump it right into that boiling hot coffee. You stir it around. It dissolves instantly. And you think to yourself, perfect. It dissolved, so it must be working wrong. Stop doing this. You just cooked your collagen. You just killed it. Let me explain why. Collagen is a protein. Think of it like a beautiful, complex origami bird made of paper. The shape matters. The shape is what tells your body, hey, I am here to fix your skin. When you drop that delicate origami bird into boiling water, what happens? It unfolds. It falls apart. It turns into a wet, soggy mess. That is exactly what happens to the protein molecules. Scientists call this denaturation. When the temperature is too high, above 160 degrees Fahrenheit, the protein unravels. It loses its shape. So when you drink that hot coffee, you are not drinking a tool that fixes your body. You are drinking dead soup. Your body looks at this unraveled protein and says, "I do not know what this is. This is trash." So your kidneys have to filter it out. Think about that. You paid $50 for that tub of collagen, and every morning you are cooking it until it is useless. You are just making your expensive coffee taste a little bit like chalk. This is a tragedy because it is so easy to fix. The solution is simple patience. Brew your coffee, pour it into your cup, and then wait. Go brush your teeth. Go read the news. Wait for 5 or 10 minutes. Put your finger near the cup. Is it still steaming like a volcano? Do not touch it. Is it warm and comfortable to drink? Now you can add the scoop. Or, if you want to be 100% safe, do what I do. Mix your collagen in a small glass of room temperature water first. Stir it up. Drink it like a shot. Then, enjoy your coffee separately. Do not cook your supplements. You are trying to heal your body, not make chemical soup. Mistake number 2. The missing partner. Now we move to mistake number 2. This one is even more dangerous because it involves sugar. This is the mistake of drinking naked collagen. What do I mean by naked? I mean taking collagen all by itself, without its partner. Imagine you are trying to build a brick wall. You have a pile of the best red bricks in the world. That is your collagen. But you have no cement. You have no glue. Can you build a wall? You can try. You can stack the bricks up. But the moment the wind blows, the wall falls down. In your body, vitamin C is the cement. It is the glue. Collagen cannot work alone. It is physically impossible. Your body uses vitamin C to weave the collagen fibers together. This is what makes them strong. This is what makes them tight. This is what makes your skin bounce back when you touch it. If you do not have vitamin C in your blood at the exact same time you drink your collagen, you are building a wall without cement. Your body tries to make new skin, but the skin is loose. It is weak. It is watery. This is why you look in the mirror after 3 months of taking supplements and you say, "Dr. Adams, my wrinkles are still there. My skin still looks thin." It is because you forgot the cement. Now, listen to me very closely. This is where most people get tricked. You are smart. You know you need vitamin C. So you think, "Okay, Dr. Adams, I will fix this. I will mix my collagen with some fruit juice. Or I will put it in my oatmeal with some dried fruit." Stop. Be very careful. You might be stepping into a trap if you grab a glass of orange juice from the supermarket, or if you grab a handful of dried cranberries or dried blueberries. You are making the problem worse. Why? Sugar. Do you remember the warning I gave you in my video called "Stop Eating Blueberries Like This"? If you have not seen it, you must. I told you that dried fruit is a sugar bomb. It is like candy. Here is the science. When you have too much sugar in your blood, the sugar becomes sticky. It travels through your blood and it sticks to your protein. It sticks to your collagen. This process has a name. It is called glycation. Think of it like rust on a car. When sugar sticks to your collagen, it makes the collagen stiff. It makes it brittle. Instead of being like a soft rubber band that stretches, your skin becomes like a dry twig that snaps. So think about the irony. You are drinking collagen to save your skin, but you are mixing it with sugary juice or sugary dried fruit that destroys your skin. You are stepping on the gas and the brake at the same time. So what should you do? You need the vitamin C, but you must avoid the sugar. It is very simple. Use a squeeze of real fresh lemon juice in warm water. Lemon has almost no sugar, but it is packed with the cement you need. Or eat fresh berries. Fresh strawberries or fresh raspberries are safe. They are low in sugar, but never, ever take your collagen with a glass of sweet commercial juice. You are just feeding the rust that makes you old. Strategic pause and the bridge. We have only covered 2 mistakes, and already I can feel that many of you are shocked. You are realizing that your morning routine has been wrong for years, but we are just getting started. The next mistake, mistake number 3, is the one that scares me the most. Why? Because it involves a food that you think is healthy. It involves a nut that you probably have in your kitchen cabinet right now. You probably snack on it while you watch TV. If you eat this nut around the same time you take your collagen, you are creating a war inside your stomach. One promotes healing. The other promotes inflammation and contains a hidden toxin that attacks your liver. What is this nut? And why did I warn you about it in my previous video about dangerous nuts? If you want to save your gut and your liver, you need to read the next part very carefully. You are not going to believe what this common snack is doing to your supplements. Let us move to mistake number 3. Mistake number 3, the toxic fat and the nut war. Here is the mistake that keeps you in pain. Mistake number 3, you take your collagen to heal your joints. You want to lower inflammation. You want to stop the fire in your knees. But then, 5 minutes later, you snack on a handful of nuts, specifically peanuts. Or maybe you sprinkle chopped peanuts on top of your collagen smoothie because you think you need protein stop immediately. You are creating a chemical war inside your stomach. I released a very urgent video titled 4 Dangerous Nuts You Should Never Touch. If you missed it, you are putting your liver at risk every single day. Here is the truth about peanuts. They are not even nuts. They are legumes. They grow underground in the dirt. Because they grow in the dark, damp earth, they are often covered in a soft, invisible mold. This mold produces a toxin called aflatoxin. Aflatoxin is a poison for your liver. It triggers inflammation. It makes your body fight. So think about what you are doing. In your left hand, you have collagen. You are begging your body to calm down, to heal, to repair the joints. In your right hand, you have peanuts. You are throwing mold and toxins into your system that scream at your body to attack and get inflamed. Who wins this fight? The toxin always wins. When your liver is busy fighting the toxins from the peanuts, it stops processing the collagen. It gets distracted. It says, I do not have time to build nice skin right now. I am too busy trying to save you from this poison. So your expensive collagen gets wasted. And it is not just peanuts. Some of you are eating walnuts the wrong way too. In my video about walnuts, I explained that raw walnuts contain something called phytic acid. This acid works like a magnet. It locks onto minerals. It locks onto zinc. It locks onto magnesium. You need zinc to repair your skin. If you eat raw walnuts with your collagen, the walnuts steal the zinc, and the collagen cannot do its job. The fix? You must stop mixing random foods with your supplements. If you want healthy fat, use chia seeds or flax seeds. They are clean. They help the collagen. But if you have a jar of peanuts in your pantry, throw it away. It is canceling out every single benefit you are trying to get from your morning routine. Mistake number 4, the crowded doorway. Mistake number 4 is a little bit tricky. This is called the competition. Most people think protein is protein, the more, the better. So they eat a giant breakfast. They have eggs, they have bacon, they have beans, they have sardines, and then they wash it all down with a collagen shake. They think they are being super healthy. Wrong. You are just creating a traffic jam. Imagine your blood is like a highway, but the entrance ramp to the highway is very narrow. When you eat a big steak or a can of sardines, you are flooding that entrance ramp with heavy, strong amino acids. Collagen is different. Collagen is made of delicate, specific amino acids like glycine and proline. These are quiet, small passengers. If you try to push the collagen onto the highway at the same time as the big steak or the heavy sardines, the collagen gets pushed aside. It gets lost in the crowd. It does not get absorbed efficiently. And speaking of sardines, are you eating them out of the can? I warned you in my video, never eat sardines. This way, sardines are great, but if you buy the ones packed in cheap vegetable oil, you are eating omega-6 inflammatory fats. Again, inflammation blocks healing. Or maybe you are eating beans. Be careful. In my video, Never Touch This Bean, I explained that certain beans contain lectins. Lectins are like tiny needles that poke holes in your gut lining. If your gut is leaky, the collagen leaks out before it can be used. So if you eat a heavy breakfast with cheap sardines or unsoaked beans and you drink your collagen at the same time, you are wasting it. The fix? Give your collagen some space. Collagen works best when it does not have to fight for attention. Take your collagen on an empty stomach or with a very light snack. Wait at least 30 minutes before you eat your heavy meal. Let the collagen get on the highway first. Let it reach your skin and your joints. Then, you can send in the heavy food. If you respect the traffic rules of your digestion, you will get double the benefit from the same scoop of powder strategic pause and the gut warning. I know this is a lot of information. You are realizing that eating healthy is more complicated than just buying a product. It is about chemistry. It is about timing. But mistake number 5 is the one that makes people quit. This is the reason why so many of you say, Dr. Adams, I took collagen for 2 weeks, but it made me feel sick. It gave me heartburn. It made me bloated. So I stopped. You blame the collagen. You say, oh, it does not agree with me. No. The collagen is fine. Your stomach is the problem. You are making a mistake that connects directly to the warning I gave you about turmeric and garlic. If you have ever felt bloated after your morning smoothie, you need to listen to this next part very carefully. It is not the powder. It is the acid mistake number 5. The digestion blockade mistake number 5. Ignoring the low acid crisis. We talked about this at the beginning. Your stomach acid is weak. When you dump protein into a weak stomach, it rots. It ferments. This creates gas. This creates that heavy, brick-in-the-stomach feeling. So, what do many of you do? You try to fix it with home remedies. But you do it wrong. Some of you start taking turmeric to help with the inflammation. But wait, did you watch my video, Never Eat Turmeric with These 3 Foods? If you are on blood thinners, if you are taking aspirin for your heart and you take a high dose of concentrated turmeric with your collagen, you are thinning your blood too much. You are risking internal bleeding. You are trying to fix your knees, but you are putting your life at risk because you are mixing powerful herbs without thinking. Or maybe you try to eat garlic to boost your immune system. Garlic is wonderful, but as I said in Silent Killer Garlic Mistakes, if you swallow big chunks of raw garlic with your collagen, you are going to burn your esophagus. You are going to get massive heartburn. So now you have joint pain and heartburn. You are miserable. The fix? You need to acidify your stomach safely. You need to wake up the furnace before you feed it the wood. Here is the Dr. Adams protocol. 15 minutes before you take your collagen, drink a small glass of warm water with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. If you cannot handle vinegar, use lemon juice. The acid in the vinegar mimics your natural stomach acid. It prepares the enzyme pepsin. It tells your stomach, get ready, protein is coming. Then when you drink the collagen, your stomach is ready. It snaps those protein chains instantly. No bloating, no gas, just pure absorption. It is a simple trick. It costs pennies, but it changes everything. If you have been quitting collagen because it hurts your tummy, try this. It is not the collagen's fault. It is just asking for a little help. Mistake. Number 6. The dehydration illusion. Mistake. Number 6 sounds silly, but it is crucial. This is the dehydration illusion. Collagen loves water. It needs water. Think of your skin like a sponge. When a sponge is dry, it is hard, it is scratchy. If you put a dry sponge on the counter, it looks old. If you add water, the sponge puffs up. It becomes soft. It becomes bouncy. Collagen is the material of the sponge, but water is what makes it puff up. If you take collagen powder, but you are dehydrated, the collagen has nothing to hold on to. It goes into your tissue, but it stays flat. Your wrinkles stay deep, your joints stay grinding. And here is the problem. Most seniors are chronically dehydrated. You do not feel thirsty anymore, so you do not drink. And when you do try to eat water-rich foods, you choose the wrong ones. For example, cucumber. You think, oh, I will eat a salad with cucumber. That has lots of water. Stop. Remember my video, Never Combine Cucumbers? Cucumber contains an enzyme that destroys vitamin C. If you eat a cucumber salad at the same time you take your collagen, you are killing the vitamin C. And remember mistake number 2? No. Vitamin C means no cement. No cement means the wall falls down. So, eating that healthy cucumber salad actually sabotaged your collagen supplement. You see how everything is connected? The fix? You need clean, pure hydration. Follow the sandwich rule. Glass of water. Collagen. Glass of water. Make sure your body is flooded with fluid so the collagen can expand and cushion your joints. Do not rely on foods that might conflict with your absorption. Just drink the water. Strategic. pause, and the final trap. We are almost at the end. We have fixed the heat. We have fixed the sugar. We have thrown away the toxic peanuts. We have timed the meal right. We have fixed the stomach acid, and we have hydrated. You are doing better than 99% of the population. But there is one last trap. Mistake number 7. This is the mistake of the mindset. This is the mistake that makes you quit right before the miracle happens. And it is connected to a lie that the supplement companies tell you on the label. They tell you that you will see results in 2 weeks. That is a lie. If you believe that lie, you will fail. Why? Because your body runs on a biological clock, not a marketing clock. In the final part of this video, I will tell you exactly how long you must wait. And I will give you the Dr. Adams daily schedule so you never forget what to do. Do not click away. The schedule is the most important part. Let us finish this. Mistake number 7, the biological clock. Mistake, here we are. The final mistake. Mistake number 7, the quitter. This is the most heartbreaking mistake I see. A patient comes to me. She says, "Dr. Adams, I bought the best collagen. I mixed it with warm water. I added lemon juice. I stopped eating peanuts. I did everything right. But it has been 2 weeks and I look exactly the same. This stuff is a scam." And she quits. She throws the jar away just 3 days before the magic was about to start. Here is the truth that the marketing labels will not tell you. Collagen is not a drug. It is not Tylenol. It does not kill pain in 20 minutes. Collagen is food. It is a building block. Think about a construction site. If you drop a pile of bricks on a construction site, does the house appear overnight? No. The workers have to lay the bricks one by one. Your body is slow, especially after 60. Science tells us that the skin turnover cycle, the time it takes for your skin to replace itself, is about 28 days when you are young, but after 60. That cycle slows down to 45 or even 60 days. That means you need to take collagen consistently for at least 8 to 12 weeks before you see the first real change in the mirror. For joints, it is even longer. Cartilage has very poor blood flow. It takes 3 to 6 months to feel a significant difference in your knee pain. So, mistake number 7 is impatience. If you stop after 1 month, you just wasted your money. You built half a wall and then walked away. You must commit. You must be stubborn. Tell yourself, "I will give this 90 days. If you cannot commit to 90 days, do not even start. The Dr. Adams Protocol, your daily schedule. Now, I want to give you something practical. You have learned a lot of warnings today. No hot coffee, no sugar, no peanuts, no cucumbers. It feels overwhelming, right? So let me make it simple. I am going to give you the Dr. Adams Daily Protocol. This is the exact schedule I give to my private patients. Get a pen and paper. Write this down. This is how you turn expensive powder into a life-changing medicine. Step 1. The wake up, 7 a.m. Wake up. Do not drink coffee yet. Drink a small glass of warm water with a squeeze of fresh lemon or a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Why? We are waking up the furnace. We are prepping the stomach acid. Step 2. The collagen shot, 7:15 a.m. Wait 15 minutes after the water. Now, mix your collagen peptides in a glass of room temperature water. Stir it well. Drink it down. Do not mix it with food yet. Let it hit your stomach while the acid is primed. Step 3. The breakfast, 7:45 a.m. Wait 30 minutes. Now you can eat. Eat a high-protein breakfast. Eggs, Greek yogurt, or oatmeal. But remember, cook the oatmeal right. This is when you can have your coffee. Your collagen is already absorbed. It is safe in your blood. Now you can enjoy your caffeine without guilt. Step 4. The hydration sandwich, all day. Drink water between meals. Keep the sponge wet. If you feel hungry for a snack, do not grab peanuts. Grab an apple. Grab some almonds, soaked. Keep inflammation low. Step 5. The night repair, optional. If you have bad joint pain, take a second half dose of collagen 1 hour before bed. Why? Because your body repairs tissue while you sleep. Giving it a supply of amino acids right before sleep is like giving the night shift workers extra bricks. But remember, No sugar at night, just water or herbal tea. If you follow this simple timeline, you avoid every single mistake we talked about today. Let's be honest with each other. Getting older is hard. Your body changes. The rules change. It is frustrating to feel like your body is fighting against you. But here is the good news. Your body has not forgotten how to heal. It just needs a little more help than it used to. It needs you to be smarter. Collagen is not a lie. It is a tool. But like any tool, like a hammer or a saw, it only works if you know how to hold it. If you hold the hammer by the wrong end, you cannot build a house. For years, you have been holding the hammer by the wrong end. You have been cooking it in coffee. You have been suffocating it with sugar. You have been fighting it with peanuts. Today, that stops. Today, you start using the tool the right way. And when you do, something amazing happens. It might not happen in a week, but one morning, 3 months from now, you will get out of bed and realize, wait a minute, my knees didn't pop. You will look in the mirror and realize, wait a minute, my skin looks brighter. That is not magic. That is biology. That is your body thanking you for finally listening. But before you go to the kitchen to fix your routine, I have one last urgent warning. We talked a lot today about how peanuts and turmeric can block your health if used wrong. But there is another superfood that most seniors eat every single week, thinking it is good for their heart. It is a type of fish. You think eating fish is always healthy? Think again. There is a specific way of eating fish that pumps your body full of inflammation and heavy metals, destroying the very progress you are trying to make with collagen. If you have any canned fish in your pantry, specifically sardines, you need to watch this video right now. Do not eat another bite of fish until you check the label for the ingredient I reveal in this video. Click right here on the screen. Never eat sardines this way. It is the difference between a healthy heart and a toxic liver. I am Dr. Adams. I will see you in that video right now.